Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of heavyweights, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Butterbean's got his eye on the prize. Look at that focus and determination during his ring walk. Mike Tyson's had this experience so many times, and success has always come on the back end of these ring walks. It's his focus at this moment that delivers it.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
They're scheduled for 12. Here's round number 1. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Teddy, I'm assuming many times in your career, you were training a fighter who did not have the reach compared to his opponent. When you were training him in the build-up to that fight, what did you try to cement into his head?
The one thing that I had told him is something I had to tell myself, is that we had options. The first was, of course, the traditional way. Tuck up good defensively, move your head, and work your way in. Slip a punch, and now all of a sudden you're closer. You take his height away. The other is to step up and get sort of entice the taller fighter to come in and be short.
Watch the hook! One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? Oh, and there he lands the right hand well. Boy, he is shaky right there. He is on shaky ground in the ring right now. Back and forth exchange. Tyson's hurt by a superb hook to the head. How about a return to sender with the left hand? It's working the body. Solid hook upstairs. Teddy, a prime Mike Tyson here has so many KO1s sprinkled across his record. Do you expect those kind of fireworks early on here?
Yeah, for a couple reasons. He understands the history. He's a history student. He likes the legacy. He wants to be like Jack Dempsey, all those fighters of the past where he's ferocious. And also, he wants to send a signal to future opponents that you should not get in the ring with me.
Wow, is he defensively sound. A well-placed left hand up top. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Butterbean's left now getting into the mix. You can look at the punch stats, and they're going to heavily favor Tyson, as is typical with him. But, Teddy, as we saw in that last round, it can only take one punch. His opponent was hurt there.
Yeah, he was hurt there. You know, it's not the quantity, it's the quality. And Tyson, he throws every punch as a 10. He throws every punch to knock you out.
Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand.
Keep working the body.
Mike Tyson, the youngest heavyweight champion ever, claiming all 3 belts, unifying the title, and then, of course, making a ragdoll out of Michael Spinks. How important is that to his legacy?
Everything. I mean, he came up with the man, his mentor, Customato, who had the prior youngest heavyweight champ of all time. That was Floyd Patterson. He wanted to break that record. He planned on, he lived to break that record.
Showing you some defense there with the block.
Back to the body.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, dismisses his opponent's headshot. Butterbean's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Final minute of a round that'll go down in the history books. Butterbean's so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing. To the head he goes with a left hand. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Butterbean's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. We count down the final moments of this round. Round comes to an end, and that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Good block. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Butterbean's quickly taking control of this fight early on with one single weapon of choice, and that is the jab.
Yeah, the jab and the jab at the right time. He's catching his opponent every time he starts coming in before he can get started.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. He returns the big solid. Oh, an explosive headshot there. He is down. hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Took a shot. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. You know, when you bully the bully, you can do that right there. Tyson floored by the power punch.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
And it's over. Look at this. Mike Tyson's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him.